Okay, I just wanted to go ahead and preface before I start my lesson that for my pre-assessment, I use the core phonics assessment that will be attached on Blackboard, and that was my pre-assessment. I think I already said that. And then my lesson plan will also be attached on Blackboard, and it has everything you need to know about the pre-assessment, the formative assessment, the summative assessment, and just a little bit more things like research behind it, like my step-by-step plan, and my scoring guide on there. And yeah, that'll be attached on Blackboard. Hi students. Alright, today y'all, we're going to start our lesson. And I am going to say some different sounds, and I want you to tell me what consonant I'm saying, okay? B. B. Okay. Let's do G. G. You have any ideas? Okay. Let's do Y. Y. What about and lastly, what about P? P. Yeah, okay. Yep, that was P. And then so you all, I'm going to start out and I'm going to show you all some letters, okay? Do not say what sound they make just yet, okay? I just want you to look at what I'm going to show you. Think about it in your head, okay? And then we'll say it whenever I tell you to. Okay. All right, we'll say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, P. Perfect, you all, perfect. And so we know that's a P because it's drawn like that. It goes P, P. Everyone say it with me. P, P, P for P. Okay. And so whenever we say the word P, we can feel that breath coming out of our mouths. P, P. You can put your hand up right here and feel it. P, P. Yeah, hot air blowing out. And then let's draw the letter P in the air. Draw the letter P, the lowercase p. Okay, and to help us remember what the word, well, no, not what the word, what the letter P sounds like, let's think of the word pop. You hear it in both the beginning and the end of the word. And also we can make a motion like we're popping a bubble. Pop, pop, pop. Make sure you're really sounding out that P at the beginning and the end. Good job, you all. And then we're going to move on to our next letter, okay? And the same thing we did for P, you all are just going to take a minute, whenever I show you this slide, and think about what this consonant says, okay? Think about it in your head. And on the count of 3, we'll say it, okay? So 1, 2, 3, yeah. Perfect, you all. Y'all are doing great. Okay, and just like we did for P, we're gonna draw out our Y in the air. Draw it out, make it big, pretty, or lowercase y. Okay, and then we're really gonna repeat the sound that it makes, okay? Yeah, you're gonna echo me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good job, you all. And then we're gonna think of a word that can help us memorize what the sound Y makes. We're gonna do yo-yo, because you hear it whenever you first say yo. Yo-yo. 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 Good job, you all. Alright. And then I'm gonna pull some of you all and I'm going to have you all just read some of these cards while you all are waiting patiently whenever I'm not with you. One of the aides is going to just ask you about some words that start with P and Y. And that's it. And now we'll move on to the post-assessment. So, in reality, I would have flashcards with these, but for the sake of time, I will just show you the document I made and what I cut and pasted onto little cards that my students did in real time. We would go through each of the P's and the Y's, so it would be randomly mixed up. But yeah, just different fonts of P and Y. They're all lowercase. And we just went through them together. And I just tallied up how many each student got correct, if they could do it. Like, for example, I had one student, whenever I actually did this lesson, who just couldn't get the P. And so that was part of a deeper problem. But, that's my lesson. And is there anything else I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, the student self-assessment. What I did is just not really necessarily self-assessment, but they were kind of guided along with this. It was whenever I didn't have the students pulled, and like whenever we were at Rodburn and you were having students say different words with P and Y at the beginning, that would have been my little self-assessment while I was doing the real post-assessment. And if I needed to reteach them, I would prefer to do it one-on-one as well. And we would really focus on how the letter is made and connect a sound with that. We'd start all over again. And yeah.